Alright, where are we this time? I think we're just back in the, yeah, we're in the apiary, okay. Hey, Kyleon. No honey yet. You're supposed to be able to get honey every 48 hours, but I don't think it's quite been 2 days yet. We have a few things we gotta do. I want to see about wrapping up everything. Literally everything. I mean, we could bail right now and complete the main quest and that's it. But I do think that there is a whole lot more to it than that. I think that I'm pretty confident. Gotta go the other way. I'm pretty confident that there actually is a, like, something big extra. I don't know if it's just a different ending or little bits and pieces added to the ending or what, but I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot more that that will get added to all this. How's your weekend, Kalyan? I toughed it out trying to sleep a little bit better today, or this morning, I guess, last night. With the so I ran the CPAP without the humidifier, and I overall slept better. Although I've got to figure something out. Ever since the surgery, the being so crazy dried out, like super dehydrated, sucks. Like, I can't wait till all the scar tissue and everything goes away. Doing nice. Looking forward to a long sleep with nothing to do tomorrow. That's nice. Yeah, I wasn't gonna rush to, like, plan a stream that I wouldn't be ready to do in the morning, so I decided, alright, well, whatever, my schedule, I only updated it, like, very recently, but I didn't really plan, I didn't really update my schedule yesterday and at the end of this week to account for the fact that I wouldn't be getting around to Sekiro right away. You can do that? Whoa. That's cool. Ah, come on, man. But no, I'm not getting around to Sekiro just yet. I'm hoping by at least Thursday, if not Tuesday. I'll probably be able to do an extra long stream on on Friday, because I have a long drive to and from an appointment for a sleep study consultation, and I'm just taking off of work because if I'm going to be driving 3 hours in a day, I'm not trying to fit work into that as well. I'm not going to do like a half day or whatever. Screw that. Yeah, sorry, Calgon. It was oh, there's a mushroom. Oh. Stop. I want the mushroom. I think it's a mushroom. It's not. I got home at like 10-ish, I think. And I wanted to settle in before the stream started. Okay, I need like 2 more and I'm good. Or, I know, 1 more, that's it. Today I'm hoping that it takes about 2 hours to wrap up Ghost of a Tale, and I'm not going to rush it, so if it takes longer, it's totally cool. And then I'm going to take a break and finish a bunch of, like, both prep for video stuff for the stream and laundry and, errands, basically. Take out the garbage, try to pretend I'm an adult. I've got some additional stuff I gotta do. Before the end of tomorrow. I need this rat to go. This music is too much. There, are we done? Oh, we can always go in the barrel, it's fine. Alright, he's gone. Okay. I've got some additional stuff I need to do by the end of tomorrow, and I might head into work tomorrow as well, because even though I really don't need to go into work, we're in a bit of a time squeeze for the next bit of things I'm working on, and that next milestone, always that next milestone. Surprised I didn't hurry towards Sekiro, considering how many instances of it are on the schedule. Yeah. Well, I can move the schedule back. What I wanted to do is what I was hoping for. Well, there were two things going on. One was that I was hoping that might as well consume the honey. I was hoping that I would finish up Yakuza 0 sooner. Didn't happen. I wanted to try to play. I wanted to play Sekiro at release, and then the closer I got to the release, I realized it would never happen, and it would be better anyways to give people a couple of days to not be spoiled. And then on top of that, still looking for mushrooms too. On top of that, though, I wanted to... Here, maybe? That's where I want to go. I was thinking that, I should just rush it and play as much as I can, stream it, 4 days a week and nothing else. And then I was thinking, well, that's gonna be a bit grindy, especially if the difficulty gets to me. If I don't get a break and it's tough, then I don't want to get frustrated. And I for the one thing I can remember back in the day with Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition, the PC release, and I think it was wasn't it? I can't remember. Wasn't it that was the DLC in the PC version altogether, or was it? I think it was, wasn't it? I feel like it was. I know it. Like the PC version had it bundled, but was the PC version put out at the same time that the Artorias DLC came out, or were those separate timings? I don't remember. I think they were. But I remember one way or another. I remember playing Prepare to Die edition, and I had this crazy wicked headache. But I was trying to power through it because we should rush, and we're going to miss out, and nobody's going to pay attention, and nobody's going to care about the stream, and it's just if I'm not enjoying it, and I've got a massive headache. That's just going to sour the stream. I'd rather do it a little bit later anyways. So what I ended up doing was not only did I push back Sekiro in order to... I should go this way. Not only did I push back Sekiro in order to... to let people check it out, to not rush, all that kind of stuff. Almost died. I really need to pay attention. I push it back so everyone can get a head start before I get going, so people can actually watch. But I also spaced it out so that there's not a strong incentive to just crazy rush it and not get a break. I can't remember what I ended up doing. I think it was something like it's at least not 7 days a week, and I think only the first week is playing it all 4 days, something like that. But I'm planning on mixing in other stuff as I go, and I'm gonna be a bit more vigilant in getting the VODs up on YouTube ASAP. Once a week for as long as it takes. 10 plus hour stream, yeah. I think the sad thing is I've already heard about how long it is, so I'm not as stressed with. I'm sure it'll be good, but I'm not as stressed with like, oh, I've got to get to the end. It's gonna take forever. It's either a good game or a honeymoon period. What do you mean for? Just in terms of relative to they're beating it and then just chilling, or what? This is where I want to be. In the slopes. Finally, we finished the mushrooms. Okay, now that we're here, we can start looking to try to figure out. Let's see. So we did 4. We did Yoth, well, Hythe, Kenlun. We need to find somebody in the northern slopes beneath the bridge, in the shade of a beloved oak tree. So this is probably beneath the bridge. This has gotta be it. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Not that it matters so soon. Everyone liked Dark Souls 2 to death on release too. No, not necessarily. I think, or are you being sarcastic, or where are we going with this? Because it was incredibly divisive. I loved it. I liked it up until they made a bunch of changes. I like the base game. I like the base game's balance more than the final balance, even though the base game's balance had issues as well. Clin, unyielding like the oak, gentle like the willow. Somebody fell in sight of Valia's plain and the light of the setting sun. The setting sun, so that would be on the west end, assuming that this still follows like Earth rules, and on the edge in the west. So that's probably the farthest northwest you can generally get. Not dead serious, but not joking. Although you're in the receiving end of Nostalgia Glass's argument against not liking the game. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I mean, part of it is that what was good for a lot of people was so good and so refreshing after what Dark Souls 1 did, that people were willing to ignore the stuff that just didn't work. Hey, what? I didn't know. Okay, let me close this real quick so I don't forget. Or, not like that. Whatever, you know. Tell you to never listen to people until a few months have passed since release. I think there's sort of a back and forth of, like, what constitutes appreciation of a game. And I think a chunk of it is probably just, like, it is fine to create an experience that people are going to like most before they reflect. And honestly, that's a lot of the Souls games anyways. The more you dig into them, the more they sort of start to fall apart. But, so, you know, in that sense, maybe the first playthrough is all that matters anyways. And, you know, any patches, DLC, grinding into it, PvP, whatever, it doesn't really matter. And that's kind of how the Souls games seem to be developed anyways. So this is not within sight of the plane, or I would doubt it. Bandwagoning's totally thing? Well, yeah. No, yeah. I agree with that. Harath. Incorruptible. The Emerald Flame could not assail him. And that's Harath. I think it's probably Harath. The sisters die together. So Wend wonder who the last person is. I bet this could be a big reveal. Each community is doing the switcheroo from blindly loving to blindly hating. Yeah. No, yeah, I don't agree with that at all. I hate the fact that people look to others for so strongly for opinions of things that are subjective. And the funny thing is that it's basically what was beneficial to do, you know, as humanity, you know, began and flourished, simply because it helped with objective things, like if everybody is afraid of snakes or whatever, you don't get poisoned, or everybody doesn't like those mushrooms because they're deadly, or, you know, whatever it is. It just, I feel like that must be a human behavior that never really kept pace with society, you know, if that makes any sense. First, beneath the arches, and somebody below her. Who would this be? Somebody beneath the arches. Well, I feel like it to some degree, it's kind of like human nature hasn't kept pace with human technology, you know, or you know, civilization or any of that. So this is probably not Wind. Sildrat. So if I can find Wind, she should be beneath the arches. Okay, I can't get up there. What would be... Oh, beneath the arches. This might be it. Oh, here we go. Are you sister to Thale, comrade to all? Hold on a sec. Wend's beneath the arches. Somebody just below her. Somebody alone went alone. This is a sister. This is the unnamed sister. So something should be... the lantern, please. Somebody should be above then. And then somebody just below her. Oh, wait, no? Somebody just below. Somebody beneath the arches. I feel like... Sildrat should be really close. Oh, you know what? They're both northeast. I think. No, yeah, this looks like this should be Wind. Sister to Thale. Oh, you know what it is? That's Sister to Thale. Let me double check. And I bet this must be Thale. Oh, so Wind then in that case, you're supposed to just put this together. Wind is over here. That was what was throwing me off. She didn't have her name listed. It didn't occur to me that her name would have been forgotten. Yeah, so this is Wind, and then Thale should be below. This is how you fill it in. They just give you half on either side. Here's 8. And then the last one is just literally whatever's left. And I think we actually passed... He should have been southwest. He would have been just about... Let's see. Oh crap, is that death? Can I go down there? Oh, it has to be. I've lit it though. Or wait, no. Let me see. I lit that one. Oh, he's up north. Okay, I got it. This is right. We can go here without dying. It's so dark. You're not quite sure. This, I think, is the remainder here. Who is this? This is Sildrat. And was he not on the list? Oh, I kept thinking Sildrat was on it, and I needed to skip. And then I thought Sildrat was the sister, and that was not right. Okay. Nothing remembered ever truly dies. My comrades will live on in memory. I'm grateful to you for this kindness. Pray, take this. May it provide you illumination without end. You find yourself holding a curious lantern burning with a bluish flame. When you look again, the ghost is gone. Oh, we have an infinite lantern, and it's one of those. That's cool. We basically got some of the ghostly flame from the catacombs. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I gotta say. Okay, there was a doorway we skipped. Can't remember where... Oh crap, I hope it's this one. Oh crap, I wonder if this leads... Could this possibly lead into the Clarion? I think this is the doorway we skipped. Maybe? I don't know. I've already been here. I think this is the, yeah, this leads into the catacombs. I don't think I can do anything here yet. Well, really, I want to just track the magpie in some way. I don't think I can yet, but I need to talk to the magpie, and I can't remember why. I think the magpies were the only ones that understood some script or some language. Or had some memory, like they're super long-lived or something. The particulars, I'm not sure, but... Speaking, or I guess while we're on the subject of snapping onto ladders, I wonder if Subnautica finished up that ladder animation they were planning. I wonder if I can go talk to Lady Dwindlin again. Hey, I have one of these things. I wonder if I can use this to light flames or something. Like, maybe I need this to light blue flames. Somewhere. Not sure. She's gone. Nope, she's still here. Welcome, good mouse. If you have a question, pray ask it. Is there nothing more you need? You have done so much for me, and yet I have one more request. My mortal remains and heights lie strewn about this place. Will you gather and return them to my tomb? I wish to rest now, beside my true love. How will I recognize the remains as yours? They bear my name, as heights bear his. If you will grant me this kindness, I will give you something precious in return. Until then, I must remain a shade. Hold on, can we... Who is it that calls to me? Please, my lady, tell me more about your life. Ask, I will answer, and I will answer as I can. Thank you, my lady. Oh, I guess we've already gotten as much as we can get. Curiosity is a virtue, good mouse. Forgive me, my Lady Dwinlin. I must go. Farewell, good mouse. I wonder what's so precious that that will be worth. Well, let's go find out, I guess. I don't know what it could be. Wait a second. Don't I have her remains? I have 4. Hold on a sec. How many of these do I need? Four out of 5 on both sides. Okay. I wonder where the remainder would be then. It's at least good that they turned out to be the urns, though, because otherwise it's like, yeah, this skeleton's got this skeleton's got a little scribble on the bones there, or you know, a stamp or tattoo or something. Yeah, I sort of had them rip apart my leg and and ink my bones because that's all would remain. Ah, man, that reminds me of the comic where there's this comic where basically it might be like Far Side or something where 2 doctors keep sending this kid back and forth, and he's like terminally ill or whatever, and it's like, oh, you need to get checked out by Doctor this and that. It's like, oh, you need a you're not quite healed up, kid, and it turns out that they're playing tic-tac-toe or something like that, either on his organs or I'm not even sure what. Well, it's not real. It's just a pretty terribly cold, nasty comic. I know a lot of these urns are kind of put off, like in the middle of nowhere. So it comes down to like, what risks do I want to take as I browse for urns? At least we have a blue light now. That'll somewhat offset the incredibly, ridiculously red darkness. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Okay, no. I thought it was... For a second, I thought the urn was leading me in the direction... Or the lantern was leading me in the direction of the urns. Which would have been awesome, but... No, I think I just broke the physics. That kind of reminds me now of Breath of the Wild and that particular wind mechanic. It would have been cool if it just jiggled just a little bit in one or the other direction, just as you got closer or whatever. Maybe the urn would slightly change color. You'd have to really notice it. wonder where the remaining urns are going to be. There's 2 left. Somewhere in the deepest, dankest parts of the catacombs. Oh, you've got some, you're... I kind of wish it would only... I wish Red Mist would only take effect for stuff that you haven't looted. Or stuff that's continually useful in that... Well, actually, I have a terrible idea. Can I... Where is it? I just passed... Here we go. Oh, I can't attempt to hide it. I just wanted to see if by any chance... Pinecone! I need that. I need at least one for the last banner that I wanted to take out. So that's fortunate. I might, maybe I'll check out with the blacksmith. I want to see, if you can help me find these things. He might not know. It's probably one of those things that it might be very specific that he doesn't know, simply so that I can't, I have to really work it to find these things. Wait. Oh, and also I should check the spiders, because I'm pretty sure the remains for the remainder of the rat guard, the one last obol, should be around here somewhere. I think they're all basically nesting on top of the spiders, well, the spiders nesting on top of the rats. Pretty sure. I know the urns tended to be nestled away in nooks and crannies, so I want to be somewhat thorough. Who can I talk to over here? That's something I never really worked out. One was Lady Dwinlin. How do I get down this particular section of the map? I don't know what to do with. It almost seems like I should be able to go down somewhere, but... Ah, that looks so promising. I should be able to go down there, but I don't think that's right. Ah, man, let's just do it. Oh, I fell right through it? Are you kidding me? I talked to Lady Dwinlin, so at least I have that. Maybe that's how I talk to the magpie, though. If I can reach that spot. Yeah. Because it looks like I'll go all the way down here. I'll pass a little bit and make a right. And there's the ability to speak to somebody. Right here should be something. Wait, the skill that? Oh, careful. So the speech, whoever I would need to speak to is like over here somewhere. I shouldn't even be here. Look, this is not accounted for. So, what is right over here that I could speak to? Maybe it's a bug. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Yeah, I don't know. Making sure to sweep back and forth a bit in case any lanterns are stuck in like a crevice somewhere. I know one or two of them, or not lanterns, one of the urns are. Because a couple of them were. They were just kind of like stuck somewhere off to the side. You know, you'd only really notice it if you turned around as you passed. I don't usually look up that much here. I was thinking maybe one would be on like a shelf or something. I could knock it down with a stick. That's like the best way to treat remains, right? Like, yeah, it's the sacred, you know, the heroes, and you know, this is an urn of their ashes that I'm sure is relatively fragile and everything. But let me just hit it with a stick. Let me knock it down. I hope I'm not stuck spending a pine cone to find it. Like, this is the sort of place where I'd expect an urn to be. Oh, could be. No. Oh, if only they were up here somewhere. At least that would be a nice, clever place to put them. Sorry about the camera. The camera is just not liking it at all. Yeah. I wonder if they're in some special place I haven't been to yet. Some extra part of the catacombs. Yeah, I think it's mostly that the camera doesn't like if you get too close. Oh, if it happened to be there, I'd be shocked. I gotta stop doing that. I'd be shocked if that's where I'm supposed to be. There's another little crevice there that could have had an urn, but doesn't seem to. Have I been out here? Yeah. No, this is just the backwards way for where I've been before. Oh man, come on, tell me. I gotta figure this out. I think an urn was here at one point. That's the kind of area where I've seen them so far. These are the ones that I thought I'd be able to light. now that I've got the blue lantern, but nope. Oh, another pinecone! Perfect. If we can get 3 of those, I'm willing to spend 2. Oh. Empty. I wonder if they respawn or I've just gotten really lucky. I know I wasted a bunch trying to kill one of the spiders. It ended up just glitching out. I'm willing to spend 1 if it comes down to it. One of these pine cones. Candle. Fine. Alright, well let's go down and check the spider nests. In just a sec. There's nothing there I can do. But I grabbed remains off of at least 2 spiders, and I know there's like a 3rd one. So we're almost coming up to number 1. Here's number 1. We checked it, it's empty. Number 2 is right up here, and I don't know if we checked it or not. That one's empty. And I think there's one more spider, and I lost track of it. It was screeching at me quite a lot. It's probably hidden away somewhere, strewn up. It could be strung up, and it's just been looking at me and all angry the entire time. I heard it screeching. Maybe it's up in the ceiling somewhere? That seems spidery, I think. Right? I lost track of where it was, though. I wonder if I could throw a stick at the magpie. Play fetch, maybe? Does not seem to care. Yeah, I felt like I could get up here. I've like half tricked it into working. Like right here, you can sort of half jump, and it just comes down to like I can't wall jump from there. Maybe I didn't set something off earlier. I needed to get like a heavy urn or something. I think this is the last spider. Yeah, I just can't check the remains for this one. That's what's going on. I think I broke this this particular quest because I can't get the remains of off of that rat, assuming that there are remains I could even check. This looks right, though. I definitely... If I throw a... Nah. I'm pretty confident that must be the last one and I broke it. Or wait, no. It's empty. I don't know, actually. I feel like that would have been it. No, wait a second. Did we go backwards and I just misread this? I honestly don't know. If I could grab one of the heavy urns and go around here, I totally will. And I think that might actually be required. I think I might have screwed up a quest by skipping over that. I think they didn't expect me to jump. So if I could find an urn I could take the entire way, that might be worth doing. Anything heavy I can grab? Anything heavy and non-important? Oh, you know what? I actually can't do this because the only way out that doesn't have... I don't know. Yeah, the only way out that doesn't have a jump that I'd have to make is this one. Yeah, so this isn't actually possible. This is meant to be jumped, I think. Pretty sure. I don't know. I think I needed to use that. I don't know. Like it broke midway or something. I really feel like this must be the last rat. And I hope I didn't break that part of the quest. One thing I haven't done recently is I haven't entered the catacombs from. There was one entrance that had the two like mealworm looking things. I don't remember what they were called, but I feel like the remains might be stuck there. This shouldn't be it. I shouldn't even be able to be here. There's a hole in the terrain there. Wait. Here we go. Yeah, this is where I couldn't go that I needed to go. Because these little bastards. Okay, I think I need to actually blow up their burrow, though. That's one. So now if I really wanted to, I could pass. Ugh. Are those edible? Inedible, okay. I feel like it's possible that the remaining rat and or urns should be like right next to this somewhere. But I'm not seeing it. Well, I can take the urn, so let me see if this leads anywhere I'd care about. Probably stand on the urn at least. Yeah, okay, there's no mist there, so I don't think there's any urns or anything I can get over there. I am curious, though, if we can get this over to the switch that I want to take it to. I hope this has a payoff in some way. Might not. So here's one of the areas where we were attacked earlier. Trying to be extra observant, see if I can find the last urn, but I don't see it. This doesn't go to the left, so this isn't it. Huh. Well, I wonder if it's possible that the remaining urns are actually kept somewhere else. They're supposed to be strewn around the catacombs, but I don't know. Yeah, they don't specifically say it's in the catacombs. Oh, wait a second. But the icons, though, maybe that's what it is. The icons are just literally, if that's the case, then the last urn should be right over there somewhere. Maybe. I keep thinking that's something I should speak to. That's probably just another urn. Let's test that theory. I have to go all the way around, but... that'd be it. Wait a second, is that like a body over there? It is, I think. How do I get over there? Maybe that's why you're able to get here. It's just meant to be really, really tough. Nope, that's not it. Damn it. Well, at least we're closer to where we wanted to be. So, theoretically, assuming we're not just able to talk to Dwinlin here, maybe there's another urn that's hidden or somehow just displaced a bit. Let's test this theory. Should be pretty close to here. So far, they've literally just been right on top of the spot. So there should be an urn around here somewhere, if that's what we're looking for. Maybe they just didn't have enough icons for the quests. Should be a really strange place to put the urn, though, because the collision isn't quite worked out just yet. No, I'm literally, like, it's behind me and it's right over there somewhere, theoretically. Oh, hell, you don't expect me to actually make that jump, do you? I can. No, I can't. Oh. Well, here we are. I know this is not... it can't be intended. Ah, still messed it up. That's it, yeah. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea what that icon represents. I think it's supposed to be for the quest, but... I don't know. They certainly make it feel like you can get outside and get around to where... I know there's at least just one spot that it looks like I could get to. Over there, it just looks like I should be able to get there. Yeah, okay. So these are traversable. Maybe not intended, I don't know. No corpses or urns, though. Not as best as I can tell. I mean, ideally, like, you would think you could get over there. Yeah, but that doesn't seem to do anything either. You would just have to creep back up around. I guess it's like a somewhat scary shortcut. I think I'm gonna have to come back. I'll ask the blacksmith, see what he has to say. Maybe there's a couple urns that were kept. Maybe it's like part of the ashes were plundered for the commander's vanity or some crap. Like, there's got to be something like that. Something that he's just like, he's way too much of like a history buff and B, oh god, freaking god damn it, damn it. I thought I had killed that particular one and not the other one, but okay. I can only imagine that maybe the commander's just way too vain, and he had gone and collected like some of the ashes for either, or kept, you know, some of the urns for his own status, or, you know, whatever. Because I don't see the catacombs, or I don't see the, maybe, I think, I should go back talk to Lady Dwindlin and see if she can offer me any advice. There aren't any, like, up high anywhere. So far, this game really hasn't expected me to spend a lot of time looking up, except for a couple minor things. Welcome, good mouse. Were you not once acquainted long ago? Not so long ago, but I sensed you come in search of answers. Forgive me, lady, I have not yet found all of your remains, nor Hythes. I have nothing but time, good mouse. Oh. Forgive me, Lady Dwindlin, I must go. Ah. Well, the blacksmith better have some answers, because I am lost. If he can't find him, I don't know who will. I mean, that'll be the last thing that I do. Hey, Tone. Yeah, in lighting candles in memory of her fellow heroes, Lady Dwindlin gave me an infinite length lantern. Doesn't go out. I'm just like looking for some random crevice where these things are hiding. They've got to be somewhere innocuous. I could take a dive and try to get to the shore, but no. Gotta wait for the elevator. I might head over to the commander and ask him. It's like, hey, did you steal... Are you a grave robber? Be like, who told you, Scow? Hey. Morning, Scow. I should get on. While we're here, I can I can get in a lot of trouble. But it's worth. Hey, wait, didn't I have more than one pine cone? Did I throw both of them? God damn it. Maybe I picked up an acorn without realizing it and thought it was a pine cone. Ah, I needed that too. He doesn't have anything I can put to use, does he? No keys. Yeah. Well, I blew my chance to light the that last banner on fire. Ha! Join the red paw, I see. Was there something you needed, Private? I need to find a few things. Can you help me? What is it you're looking for? Here we go. I'm collecting a set of urns, like this one. Can you help? Beautiful work. Must be almost 1,000 years old. Not seen anything like this before. You're on your own with this one, Mouse. Ah, come on. Alright then. Was there anything else? Was there anything more you wanted? I'm looking for some items of clothing. Oh, tell me what it is you need. I need to find a ranger's costume. I reckon I can point you in the general direction, but it's going to cost you 8 florins. Very well, 8 florins it is. Alright, show me those maps of yours. I'll mark on some places you should try looking. Alright, was there something else? Aye. Go ahead, ask. I have the gold for the crown. Here. Let's see. Ugh, the quality's not great, but it'll do. Alright, Your Majesty, give me 6 hours and you'll have your crown. Alright, I'll be back then. 6 hours and not before. Anything else I can help you with? Aye. Go ahead, ask. Can you help me solve a puzzle? I think there's probably no puzzle for me to do, but we'll check. Maybe I can. What is it? It's nothing. Forget I said anything. Alright then. Is there anything more you wanted? Thank you. No. Yeah, that's it. That's all we can do. Alright, come on, man. I'm not next to anybody important. Ah, man, I really wish I knew where the urns were. I gotta check with the commander or something. It's gotta be something like that. So there's the last ranger piece. And like a well or something. If I can get into the Clarion, I could grab that rose. Might be able to knock it down. Nothing in the catacombs as far as I can tell. Sewers has Faustus, and that's it. I haven't actually talked to him. I should, I wonder if there was some, like, I have this horrible, like, theory of, like, maybe there was, like, a super soldier program, and they tried to mix their ashes together and make a potion of heroicism or whatever. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe I'll head to the catacombs? Whichever I get to first with my terrible sense of direction. Oh, just in case. Oh, you know what? Maybe there's, I did get another footlocker key. I should head over to the barracks. I should check with the rats and see if that one I rescued earlier is anywhere where I can meet up with them. Maybe he chickened out. I should be able to burn it from here, man. Oh, I actually... I successfully... Okay, well that works. I think I managed to get a foot on the, as I was falling, just to catch, just for a millisecond. And that was all it took. Oh, the entire rat guard on me. At least they're not at their posts. Oh, I need that. Well, I mean, sort of. Alright, let's do this. You again? What is it? I need to speak with the commander. Don't keep the commander too long. He has a lot on his plate today. For sure. I wonder... Have I stolen everything I could from the commander? I'm looking to see if there's like ashes or anything I've missed. Like if the urns are just sitting there out in front. I know there's some stuff I couldn't check, or I couldn't steal, or I don't know what. I stole those pantaloons. Looks like I could take a key from him. I don't think he has any on him. No, he just got fancy breeches and that's about it. Alright. Hey. What? What? Let's go. This is rather embarrassing, but could you take a look at this? The commander gingerly offers up his tail for inspection. Oh. The commander gingerly offers up his tail for inspection. About a third of the way from its tip, you notice an ominous scarlet constriction, angry and inflamed. Is it serious? Oh, damn it. I don't know if I don't want to touch it. It looks like ringtail, sir. My father suffers from it terribly. Perhaps I can find you some relief, sir. See what you can do. The squad, sir. I'll not rest until they're found. Aye, we mustn't give up hope. Sir, I'm still looking on a way to uncover the Master's identity. Find some way to gain the trust of the other guards. Find out what they know. Is there anything I can do for you, Commander? Play for me, Sko. Play anything. Surprise me. Well, you've not heard this one before. Hopefully, you know what? That's probably a terrible idea. I don't want to play the Whirligig and then get Gusto and Fatale in more trouble. Their names are listed. No incrimination for me. Let me do, I'm going to remind him of his affliction. Let me do Heaven in the Bottle. Hope for the best. I mean, Carol likes it. The waves may crash, the ship may sink, and every one of us might drown. But pirates call the sea the drink, so raise a glass as we go down. With Sunday crabs, we'll have a tipple, and steal the Fish King's pearly cup. With shapely mermice, wet our whistle, till top is down and bottom's up. Maybe lurking while you farm on Divinity 2. Is there anything farming wise you can do? Like, is it do they have a lot of grinding required? I like your choice of song, Sko. You came in late on the second verse. Otherwise, that was certainly an interesting performance. Oh, The Division, right. That's definitely grindy. Is it good? The first one, I didn't hear, like, I played the alpha, it didn't get me. The premise was good. What we actually got wasn't what I expected. I expected like a post-apocalyptic New York, pseudo-modern, where everyone's scrounging for, I was expecting DayZ in a city. And that was pretty much it. Does it feel like Randy? If you weren't making an effort to never touch Uplay again, it'd be on your radar. Isn't it on, Isn't it on the, I'm assuming everything nowadays is moving to the Epic launcher. Is it out there? I should get on, sir, with your permission. Of course, of course. Well, there's no urns. Faustus will know what to do. You still need you. Oh, right, like just like Steam, where you have the Steam versions of their games, they still require Uplay. Forgot. Have a whole additional. You have a whole additional login required. Well, I'm never going to need this again, but I'll fill it up anyways. In case I need a yellow light. It would be funny if there was a... if there actually happened to be an achievement that was like... that remarked on the futility of that. I think remember now what's the most convenient way to get where I want to go. I could just go back to the prison, go to the sewers, and I know there's a couple of distillery, like a couple of doors that I have the key for. Probably do that. Isn't there like a box of sticks around here? Or an urn? Nope. You'd rather not have cloud saves fail once, reverting your progress like a month again? So it didn't just fail to back it up. It actually overwrote your save in the process. Oh wait, this will work. Where is it? Here. Yeah, that's like the most rough thing you could do. If that's what happened, that's rough. You don't know what went on? Because I'm assuming you're not playing the game on two separate computers. I think Uplay's probably gotten a lot better. As much as I have a complete lack of interest in starting from Uplay. If it's not at least a little bit better, then I'd be surprised. I somewhat get it though, because there is the issue that like if Steam is making a ton of money off of this stuff and they're not making a convincing enough argument with the benefit of actually having your game on Steam, which I think is bigger than people take into account. If they can only see that they're losing 30%, then I certainly get that people wouldn't want to switch, or people wouldn't want to use it. They'd want to switch to something else. I think Valve probably needs to put a lot of effort into having like a relatable, understandable front-facing, somebody in charge of just like interacting with developers in the community in a way that makes it much more clear that their service actually does provide a lot of value, and they still might have to basically be willing to take a smaller cut. No, yeah, the Epic Store right now, it seems to be offering a great value proposition. A great, at least, not even that. It's hard to say value proposition. What am I trying to say? It seems to be a great deal for developers in that they're not losing as much money, but I don't think they're offering 10% of the sales of the game worth of value with their launcher right now. Their launcher is just too slim. It just doesn't do anything. It's hard enough to even find to get the games to purchase them. I mean, they have excellent people who I know, some of them personally, who are working there, right? And I think most of them are just working on the engine or whatever, or not necessarily working on the launcher. But I know they have talented people there. I know that for a fact. But I don't get why, if they want to get more and more developers and publishers on board, even though they already have the smaller cut working for them, why are they not taking that launcher and making it more of a storefront? It's like a bunch of tiles. If you want to search for anything, there's no ability to find it. It's literally just a scrollable list of games, and that's all they have. And then you go through like a very Spartan purchase interface, and that's not enough. I think it's quite possible that they're not ready to jump and immediately make a bunch of changes without thinking it through, but they're behind. just on getting stuff sold and presented to the user, let alone like all the community stuff and the I guess maybe that must be what it is. It must be something like they want to be very careful about being a store, and they don't want to convert it into something where you're just mass throwing games in that. Maybe it must be something like they want to put effort into curating the collection themselves, rather than saying everything and anything can go on there and let the players figure it out, or let the community figure it out, and just have curator pages for everything in a very incredibly overloaded store. But it's like, on the other hand, like Steam's system does work. People can find a game and purchase it. They can browse enormous amounts of games in a somewhat intelligible fashion. So Epic's got to figure something out. If their target is just to compete directly with Steam, everything Steam does, they're behind. If they have a different objective, then I have no idea what it is. All right, Faustus. What do you want, Mouse? Look, I have the 4 night mushrooms you wanted. Wonderful. Now, here. The apothecarist offers you a small blackish-brown cake. Eat this. Alright. You pop the cake into your mouth and chew. It tastes of ash and bile. Anything? What do you mean? Any tightness in your chest? Shooting pains along your tail? Blindness? No? Huh. Perhaps a pinch more cat's tooth will do it. Cat's tooth? But isn't cat's tooth poisonous? All things are poisonous if one consumes enough of them. Well, I'm going to keel over in about an hour or so. It's plain stupid to consider Epic Store unequal to Steam in terms of features, ease of use, and such. But at a time it might actually give Steam a run for its money. Which hopefully will make Steam better, unless they go the Team Fortress 2 route, destroying their user base when the competitor releases. I mean, I don't necessarily know if Epic is trying to duplicate the goals of Steam in every way. It looks like Epic is trying to do something different, and I don't know what. My guess is maybe it's something like... It could be that they're trying to make a storefront where anybody going into it knows that it is a highly curated, high-quality experience for whatever you pick. And there may not be as many games, but, like, anything is a surefire shot in terms of, like, it'll be good, it may not be your thing, but it'll be good. Where Steam is not that. I mean, we have to be real. Steam has so much garbage. Steam is like 90% plus garbage. You know, just their asset flips everywhere, their low effort, pet projects that are just like, not even proof of concept. It's more like Hello World. And it's cool that people are learning and practicing their game development. It sucks that people are asset flipping and making, cash grabby stuff. And those muddy up the waters for the stuff that some people are looking for. They're really high end, high quality stuff, and maybe Epic is trying to do that. But I don't know. It really comes down to, like, how do you make the comparison? How do you make the comparison if we don't even know what Epic is trying to do? I mean, they would never specifically say it right out, especially when a lot of those plans are going to be in the multi-year time frames. They're not going to be something that you could even specifically state, well, we set out to do this, and we achieved it, and, that took, that was a span of 3 months or whatever. Game development doesn't work like that. I mean, considering that many of the best games that come out are, minimum 2 years, some games take, their passion projects for, a good 10 years. You go back, you've got Kenshi, you've got Zero Raider. These are games that Kenshi, I don't even know if it would show up on the Epic Store because it's such a messy game. Like, it's amazing, but it's an ugly, messy. It's like a pig in the mud. It's like very like it's wallowing in it, but it's a complex, incredibly elaborate experience but it's got warts and all. It's it's got crazy pathfinding things. It's a lot of the UI needs a lot of work. There's so many. It's not even that there's so many numbers of how the game works. It's just the presentation is not especially clear on the way in. The organization of things, there you can feel the lack of polish in like some of the animations and like it. And it's not that it's bad. It's just they have different goals. They're focused on making the raw gameplay work, which it does, and the gameplay is so ridiculously good, and the experiences that come out of it are so amazing. But it is, you gotta accept that it's a janky, fugly mess, but it's a good mess. And yeah, it's another thing. I mean, there's an enormous amount of stuff happening in the game, and they are not cheating any of it. They're not like faking some of the simulation. It's just happening. So the game stutters and chugs and has frame rate issues, and sometimes characters get stuck or stuff doesn't work or whatever. But that's what it is. Despite the fact that Kenshi is really actually that good, but in terms of what I think, going back to the initial discussion though, if Epic is trying to do what I think they're doing, I don't necessarily think Kenshi would fit in Epic's model. And that might explain why their store is so bare bones. There's not that many games. They each all have very big presentation, and there's not a lot of searching. It's more like you're browsing like a boutique store or something, and everything is something to take a peek at, and they're just shuffling through you're being shuffled on through it, rather than saying like, all right, we're a Costco or something. We have enormous amounts of stuff in bulk, and you probably only want one or two things. Let's go in and get it and get out. And you're gonna get it in whatever it is, you've got it, or I don't know, like a Walmart or a Meijer or something, where just they have enormous amounts of things that are all pretty alright quality for the most part, and you can find what you want and get out. The only thing you're worried about with Epic is your friend told you about the security issues in the past. 24 hours later, you get an email saying multiple unsuccessful login attempts. Yeah, so there's two things. One is I think there's concerns that Epic is harvesting user data, which I'm not necessarily convinced is the case, as my controller gets disconnected, so I'm probably going to have to restart the game. Perfect. Yeah. Damn it. Okay, well, we'll restart the game in a sec, as soon as I can meander over to somewhere where I can actually... where I can hide. It's the best. That's what I get for letting it sit for a minute. Yeah, this is Steam's controller configuration. I have to restart all of Steam now. Here. How do I get in there? With this being as bugged as it is. I can't remember how I did this last time to like unglitch it out. Is that a mouse wheel or something? Well, I don't think I can even use that particular... No, I know what it is. Yeah, see, it's stuck. Let me reconnect the controller and see if it works. Oh, God. God damn it. Let me disconnect the controller here. But, at least it doesn't quite cause a soft lock. It's effectively a soft lock if I can't get this thing to recover. Right-click attempts to use it. Almost got it. There, okay. Now we can actually save at least. Ish. I have to get the controller to turn off again. Yeah, so Steam still thinks it's connected. God, I hate that bug. I feel bad for anybody who has to, damn it. Can I keyboard? No, that's the thing. Steam's controller support is totally jank, and I may not be able to. So I'm trying to figure out how to fix it, because it keeps... maybe if I hold the shoulder buttons as this reconnects. No, the analog sticks are messed up. When you click out... Oh, maybe I can do that. Maybe I'll click out of the game real quick. It's crazy frustrating. Okay, at least I can save. We got the resolution totally messed up. Give me a sec. Damn it. Yeah, I have to restart the game. There's something about how this game is handling the controller. Maybe it has native PS4 controller support, and just Steam is not handling that. Yeah, leave it like that. It's better. I gotta go kill Steam and everything too, and it's frustrating. But no, back to what I said before. There were concerns that Epic was collecting user data, and I don't necessarily think that's the case. They were collecting data to determine whether or not the game is running, because I think there must be a non-persistent hook to the game when the Epic launcher tries to run it, which probably allows the game to be a little bit more free than Steam is. I think Steam, you have a little bit closer connection to the games that you're running. On the flip side, though, they don't have as much ability to... they probably don't have as much ability to say, like, if the game is running and auto update is turned on, like, don't attempt to update those games, or don't attempt to update anything while the game is running. Which is, a realistic concern. Yeah, it's just the way it works. Game should be back up in just a sec. It's not loading to the right resolution. You're killing me, dude. Give me a sec. I hate this bug. Did you ever talk about Epic buying up exclusives? I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. If they have the money to spend and people are willing to accept it, then that's business. Especially when there's one of two things happening. Either you want to fund more game development at all times, and you're a business overall, and that's just the way it works. Or there are some games that, if they don't get the funding, especially on the way in, they can't make or finish these games. So I don't necessarily see that as a problem. And if players are concerned about it's not on, for example, if players are complaining that it's not on Steam, then they need to vote with their money, and say, these features are so important that I will wait for the game to get released on Steam and not spend it. Here, not there we go, now it loads. And I'll not spend my money, I'll not invest until it's either on Steam or Epic has those features. Like, you need to say that. And if it's so important that it's on Steam that nothing else works, then just don't, focus on not buying it. You're not, there's so many good games that are coming out. For example, like, if I was of that perspective, like, the Epic launcher is a no-go, then I wouldn't have started up Ashen at all, and then I would have moved on to Sekiro. And that's a choice you can make. So, buying up exclusives is not... It's not a concern for me, because worst case scenario, I'll put these games off and play them later. I mean, I had the experience with the Discord launcher, where I just... Not that I think the Discord launcher is bad, and I've seen plenty of people are playing Discord-only games and enjoying them. But I wasn't ready to look into, like, whether I thought it was trustworthy or whatever, or whether I thought it worked well. And I didn't want to be an early adopter and have I didn't want to have the complaints. I didn't want to be the person experiencing the stuff people would complain about firsthand. So it was like, all right, well, I'll wait. And then Sinner got released on Steam, and I played it there. And that's how these things work. It's not really something to get upset about. It's just these are facts of life. I wasn't ready to trust it. I waited. It eventually came out. And in the meantime, I had other things to do. Hey, Cheesecake. Yeah, this game is gorgeous. Especially when I have light. I think probably my only complaint, which is sort of really on me, is that if the controller disconnects for any reason, the game and Steam do not handle it. I think it's mostly Steam. But some combination of the two just doesn't work out. You were on the fence about exclusives only because it was topping on the security issues thing. Yeah. But so far it turns out that it isn't. The concern, the more realistic concern that I have is that I believe Tencent has like 40% ownership of Epic stock, and it really comes down to how does that give Tencent any real say in how Epic operates. So far it seems to not be the case. It's a massive share, and I would be shocked if it isn't the majority of what shares are available, but it still comes down to like what portion of the company is does Epic own, and does that relate to their shares directly or not? And is part of the agreement as a shareholder that you have no real say in it and you're disinvesting, and you speak with you whether or not you want to continue to invest, and you have no influence otherwise. And maybe they have say in it, maybe they don't. I don't think anybody looking in from the outside really knows. People should voice their concerns, but that's up for Epic to state whether can they provide a convincing enough argument as to whether or not there is a concern for users or not, and regardless of whether or not there is actually anything going on, and there's no way we will know. But I will say though, if they do have the level of ownership to where they can have influence, then I'd be weary of Tencent because they're going to change the nature of how Epic operates. But all you can really say right now is what's the value proposition of what they offer at face value, and take it or not. Welcome, stranger. I'm not a stranger. Please, tell me your name. Is this the first time I've talked to him while wearing the thief gear? My name is Too Long. I don't mind waiting. What is it? It's too long. That's alright. Go ahead. Tell me. No. My name is Too Long. But What? My name is Too Long. That's fine. I've nowhere else to be. It's too long. Why do you let me be the judge of that? No, it's me, Tilo. So it is. What's all this too long nonsense then? Is there something you're after? I'm so glad that the costumes have that. I need to put on a pirate garb or something and see what I get from that. How's the crown going, Smithy? Here. The Smithy takes off his hat to reveal a finely crafted golden crown just about your size. See what you think of that. The crown is beautiful. It's alright, isn't it? You'll have to show me the whole costume when you're done. You're a true artisan, Smithy. I don't know. Should I go with that? I'll start with this. This is fine. You're a true artisan, Smithy. Go on with you. Alright. Was there something else? Maybe? Not right now. I'm like one piece out from where we need to be. Looking good though, right? We need a fine shirt. I don't think I had the full Ranger set. I do. No, I don't. I don't know. No, I don't. I'm missing an earpiece. It's probably like a feather or something. What did I put on the beak mask? Oi! You got no business wearing that hat. Unless you're a pirate. Take it off, then we can talk. Oh. Oh, I see, because I'm still wearing that with the beak mask. Oh, what if I am? Hold on. I am definitely a pirate. Hoi, I told you to take off that hat. I'll not help you till you do. Aw. Fine. Do you need a hand? Only, you seem to have a pumpkin stuck on your head. Well, how about the mask? Whoa, that's cool. That's kind of creepy to open the... Let me take the... Put on something normal. What's with the ears, Mouse? Second thoughts? Never mind. Was it something you wanted? Not right now. Oh, geez. How did the ears get so big? Is it because of the minstrel hood? Oh! That's what happened. Is anything else bigger? If you know what I mean. You guys know what happened, right? I didn't even notice. I thought he was talking about me wearing the mask. What else do we got? What else can I put on? Need something else? Nah, fine. Not right now. So, Faustus, has provided us with an affliction. Okay, we better go back there and, you know, perhaps... Oh, crap. Is that what Faustus is trying to make? You gross, dirty rat. Here. Alright, you got some explaining to do. Hey, wait a sec. Crap, I need to burn these two. How do we get out of here? Hey, hey! What'd you do to me? Ah, Mouse. What news have you of the outside world? Look what you done to me. I don't follow. My ears, they're huge. You know, big ears are considered very desirable amongst the jerboa of the Peridian Desert. An equatorial desert high above sea level, the Peridian Desert possesses the most arid climate in all of Pangaea. The desert's sole inhabitants are the hardy jerboa, notable for their unusually large ears, used to radiate heat in the desert winds. The jerboa are an ancient and cultured tribe, accomplished in mathematics, fearsome in battle, and absolutely adorable. Indeed, their civilization has endured where so many have fallen for the simple fact. It's hard to stay angry with the jerboa, even as their warriors are impaling you atop their fortress walls. I want you to fix this right now. Oh, very well. Muttering to himself, the apothecarist rummages through the bottles and earthenware pots that clutter his table. With a sudden flourish, he snatches up a jar of ointment and applies a generous daub of its contents to each of your ears. There. I bestow upon you the mediocrity you so crave. Back to normal. You again. Well. Sir, I've heard the commander has ringtail. Oh? What concern of that is mine? I don't want to tell him he's... I thought you could use this time to perfect your cure. Very well. The apothecarist takes a small jar from the cupboard and hands it to you. Give this to the commander, to be applied twice daily. Let me know if there are any side effects. Forgive me, but I should go. You have anything else? Can I? So, what do you have to report of the world beyond these walls? Nothing yet. No urns, though. That's a tough one. Oh my god, my sense of direction. I wanted to see if there was a shortcut that I missed. I know there's like 8 different ways in and out of the distillery. This is one of the ones I haven't used in a while. Here's the base of the sewer. I was hoping that the last oboe would be here, but I don't think it is. Usually it seems that whenever I'm looking for something, the last 1 or 2 of the items are somewhere completely different. They'll give you most of it right off the bat, and then the last one is just somewhere completely just off. Either I can't get to it, or it's way off to the side somewhere. I don't suppose Carol has anything he can help me with. God, put that light away. Are you trying to blind me? Back so soon, Nazi? Haven't bothered me enough? I should go. Long way to get back to the commander. Well, yeah. Oh, what? I didn't put everything on. I think I must have only pressed A instead of X. Can I help you with something, Skull? I need to speak with the commander. You missed him. He'll be down in the harbor until this evening. Crap. Damn it. Well, at least I can go sleep in Silas's bed, I guess. I never paid a lot of attention, but his eyes are blue, and the majority of the other rats have red eyes. I think 8 p.m.'s evening enough, I think. Let's hope. That's what I always do. I always miss turning here. Shouldn't you be on watch, Scow? I need to speak with the commander. Middle of the night, Scow. You can wait till sunrise. Well. Guess it was a little bit too late. Here. $8 p.m. too late. What is he, sleeping? I'm gonna wake him up bright and alert at like 8 in the morning. Oh, maybe I actually was, maybe it took me long enough to get there. We good? Jeez, it just occurred to me, I wonder how stuttery it is to save on PS4. I wonder how easy it would be for the game to either... Well, I mean, you can always basically just say, like, put up a screen and make you wait and don't allow the game to run at all. But I wonder if it would instead be easier to basically say... like, Nier Automata does that, where you do a quick save and the game continues to run. They basically do it, like, in another thread or... There's something that they're doing that makes it non-blocking. I mean, that's how Dark Souls does all its saves, you know, because you can't pause the game. Yes, go? What is it? I need to speak with the commander. Go on in. Where is he? There he is. Okay. I'm curious how his tail actually looks at this point. Does it look all sickly and... No. Well. Let's go. What can I do for you? Here, sir. I've got an ointment for your... condition. Wonderful. Give it here. Oh, bless you, Sko. You're one of the good ones. Now... take this to the smithy. Once again, the commander prepares orders for the blacksmith. Perhaps there's more he can do for you. Really? I should get on, sir, with your permission. Of course, of course. Could I potentially get all the upgrades? Which means that we can move quicker in the armor? Because that would be amazing. We're going to have our own gravity suit moment pretty soon. Alright, let's see. What's up, Rolo? Morning. Anything you need? Smithy, I have orders for you, for the commander. Is that right? He said you'd know what to do with them? I like to tell him what to do with them. Blacksmith takes the papers, breaks the seal, and reads. Alright, so... I can either work on your armor or teach you about these spider traps. About these spider traps. It's your choice. What can you do for my armor? Let's see. I can shave some of the parts down, rework the chest plate, and make the whole thing lighter. So that should let you walk more easily. Might even let you run for a bit. I'll need your armor though. For let's say 6 hours. Alright, here, take my armor. You fish your armor from your strangely voluminous pouch and give it to the smithy. I mean, we are holding a lot of stuff. 6 hours then, and not before. Maybe I should see what Gusto and Fatale are up to. Hey, too long. You're back. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me? I think we told you everything. Farewell. I'll be back before too long. Well, I don't know if I've worn the pirate garb in front of them. Hey, you're back. I should go. Alright, Fatal, what about you? Look who it is. I should go. Well. Well, at least they're adorable, I guess. If nothing else, we at least get that. So one thing that they did that was really great with the... just take a nap. One thing they did really great with Gusto and Fatal is they have these really kind of like high-pitched voices, but they're not like... so you know how in a lot of games they have like, you know, mouse or rat voices or, you know, small creature voices, and they're very like loud and screechy and squeaky. And the pitch is just like cranked to 1,000,000. In this game, they're way smoother. It reminds me very much of what Team Cherry did for Hornet's voice in Hollow Knight. Looking for something? How's the work of my armor coming along? All done. The smithy gathers up the various parts of the armor from around the forge and presents them to you. It's not perfect, but you'll notice the difference. I could probably do more, given the time. Anything else I can help you with? Thank you, no. Take a look. It looks different, I think. The chest piece, I think, does. How do I look? About the same. Ooh, I'm a good bit faster, though. Look at that. It's a shame I can't do more for the commander. Well, we'll see if we can. It should be like 10 in the morning, so maybe the commander's still there. What can I do for you, soldier? I need to speak with the commander. Don't keep the commander too long. There's a lot on his plate today. So, Scow, I presume the smugglers have yet to be identified? Sir, my investigation into the smuggling ring is ongoing. This is a delicate business, Scow. I expect the utmost discretion. I don't want to sing another song. Is there anything I can do for you, Commander? Play for me, Scow. Play anything. Surprise me. Perhaps later, sir. Of course, yes. I should get on. I should get on, sir. With your permission. You're dismissed. How's your tail looking? Creamy? No? Looks about the same. Maybe he's yet to apply the ointment, even though he's got to apply it like twice a day. And it's already been 6 hours. Can I jump? No, I was about to say. I can climb, but I can't jump. At least I can move a hell of a lot faster now in the armor. Ah, I'm so close. Being kingly. I should head out to the shore. Which means that I need to go this way? Oh, right. Did I ever get the key for this? I don't know. No, not yet. I got a lot of additional keys, though. The armory key, footlocker, elevator gate, catacombs, and so 2 footlocker keys I haven't looked into yet. I've got to figure out where everybody's stationed. I've been there before. Can't quite remember where everybody was, but I've been there. I know I have. I think it's not very far from the mess hall. I think. Oh, ah. Ah. That's what I get. Trying to think of who I haven't met up with yet. Who I haven't questioned. Hey. That grunt mouse still hasn't been caught. Be ready. Anything to report? The northern slopes are open again. The smithy finally got around to it. Anything to report? I heard you beat Bellar at High-Low 7. Watch your back. Anything to report? There's a ship docked in the harbor, carrying prisoners picked up at the Burham riots. They're here for the mouse, the one that escaped. Anything to report? Let's see. Nothing comes to mind. I best get on. They're here for me, so they're gonna wait until they find me. Tilo, no! Alright, wait, this is not the right way. Hey, wait a second. Do I remember Lady Dwindlin asking me to go up here to talk to her for a minute? I wonder if the freaking urns are over here. Maybe this is like their little, like, lover's hideaway. With Dwindlin and Hythe. Oh, but there is another banner I can burn. So I did go here for a reason. Oh no, this is where you set out and launch the beetles and they come back, or the scat beetles. Yeah. Seems like it. This seems like where you just put out the box and just let out the, like, open up the door in the front. It occurred to me, I have all these bottles of rot gut. I don't know what to do with them. The bottle's walls are unusually thick. The interior is coated with wax, as rot gut has been known to dissolve glass. Wow. Well. Valiant holly berries are highly prized for their juice, which can be used to dry textiles a vibrant red. The berries themselves are, however, extremely poisonous if ingested. Yeah, rot gut is a favorite of I think one of the guards in particular. You know, that's actually an interesting point. Carol hated this guy, and I swiped his rot gut. I swiped the rot gut. Carol grabs it and throws it against the wall and smashes the bottle. So that, because apparently the one guard is super unruly when he's drunk. So in that case, I wonder if I wonder if he's jonesing for some booze. Hey. Halt! Identify yourself. I've not seen you about the keep before. We talked earlier. Did we? Anything to report? Nothing so far. Anything to report? I'd best get on. Everything's all shuffled around. Here, this is better. Well, if you can convince the guards to drink it, I'm sure you can get out. Hey. Phew. I'm trying to escape, damn it. Hey, it's been a couple days. Maybe I can get some... It's not been quite yet a couple days yet, but I should be able to get honey pretty soon. Let me go head up to the sewers. See that one rat. See that one rat is looking for the sauce. Actually, over here. Hey. Wake up. I can finally catch you. Hey. There's a prisoner on the loose. Keep an eye out for him. I will. Nasty beggar. Anything to report? All's quiet. Anything to report? It's been a peaceful afternoon up till now. I best get on. Hey. Slow day. I could do with a bit of adventure. Anything to report? Don't tempt fate. Anything to report? My back's in pieces, I can tell you that. Anything to report? Let's see. All quiet. I best get on. One of you guys has something interesting to say. I think I haven't talked to the guy in front of the barrel room door, so maybe this guy. Hey, the escaped prisoner has still not been found. Stay alert. He could be anywhere. Anything to report? Something's in the air. I can feel it. Anything to report? None so far. I best get on. Should be... Well, once we're done slowly scampering over here. Should be one more guard wandering around, and the one who is drunk. And this guy too, but I don't think he'll... Ugh. Please. Hey man, wake up. Wake up. I need to take you to Faustus and see if he can help you. Hey. You're short for a guard, aren't you? I'm from the lower rank. Actually, I forgot. This is a good one, too. I'm a foot guard. Carry on. I don't report to you. I'm just going. I didn't really think about that one, too. The lower, like, honestly, the lower ranks one was, I think, was probably my favorite. But the foot guard one's alright. Let me see if I can wake this guy up. Might need to throw a rock or something. Hey. Afternoon. Anything to report? All's quiet. Anything to report? It's been a peaceful afternoon up till now. Anything to report? Let's see. Nope. That was all for now. I'd best get on. Do you have any more keys, or are you sitting on anything I can take? No. Do you want some rot gut? No. No. Well, I wonder why I'm collecting so much rot gut then. There's got to be something I could do with all this. Nothing I can steal here. Hey, Musty. Hey, Pitbull. How are you two doing? I thought I had a lead, but alas, I do not. You know, I haven't checked the flooded cell in a while. Nah, there's nothing. You finally almost recovered from a crazy headache you've had since last night. Not just a hangover. Well, still a headache. You drinking enough water? I've been like mostly keeping from drinking just for how much my legs hurt when I go to sleep. Ah, goddamn, I forgot. Friday morning, you had the worst migraine of your life. Whoa, okay. Yeah, that I can imagine lasting a good long while. I was hoping maybe there was something I missed over here. There's that hornet nest again. Too much aspartame? You halfway through your third Coke Zero when it hit? You mean like that? Okay, that's interesting then. Because for me, I can drink tons of like sugar-free anything. You know, I typically try to do the stuff with sucralose in it. But either way, but I tend to not develop headaches while I'm awake. I tend to develop them while I'm sleeping, and then they show up the next day. Not the length. Migraines are a whole different animal. They're, at their core, effectively a headache, but they're like magnitudes more ridiculously painful, and they have additional symptoms on top of them. It's like the headache from hell. They're typically debilitating. I've been fortunate enough to where I don't believe that I've had anything that qualifies as a bona fide migraine, but they can knock you straight out. Oof. I need to go to the shore. I don't know what I'm doing down here. I should probably go back and see if Faustus can. Yes, forgive me, but I should go. I'm hoping to hear back from the commander at some point. Maybe I'll get summoned. Friday morning, you had the worst migraine of your life. There's the most pain you've had in your life in recent memory. Probably the worst pain of... Ooh, there's more Florins. Probably the worst pain that I've had, where it literally, like, my head shuts down and I can't think at all, was post the surgery. If I ever tried to eat anything I shouldn't have eaten while I was recovering. Like, any acidic food, any solid food, even, like yogurt and certain types of Jell-O were no good. They would just knock me flat out. It had to mostly be ice cream and applesauce, and even at one point, the applesauce was too much. While I was waiting for all the initial the initial recovery. I had my tonsils removed. I had the uvula thing in the back of my throat shaved down. I had a deviated septum corrected, and I had what's referred to as a bilateral turbinate reduction, which is basically like they sort of roto-rooter out your nostrils to widen them up a bit. And it was something else. The majority of the pain, though, was literally just all the throat stuff. The nose stuff wasn't that bad at all. The nose stuff was like a light punch in the face. You know? The nose stuff was tolerable. Everything else, not so much. Yeah, all I can really do now is go to shore. I'm curious, though. Once I go to shore... Should be through here. Sneak on by. I'm really curious to see... and once I get the ranger costume completed, I wonder what else that opens. Maybe something new from Silas. Thanks, Musty. Yeah, I got through it. It was a matter of time, and there's still some recovery to do from mostly from like the nasal stuff, but it's another few more months, I think. I think the total recovery is supposed to be at least 6 months. So I'm not quite there yet. I had the surgery a little bit over like 3 months ago, just about. Or no, not even 3 months yet. Just about 3 months. And yeah, Sekiro is on my to-do list. I just don't want to rush it. Not while I'm playing other games that I'm enjoying. Oh, there's the... I shouldn't be here. I need to pass by the shore. Can we talk? You, where are you going? I'm on patrol. The only way you'd stop an intruder is if they tripped over you. Anything to report? Don't... Okay, I'll just go. You're actually interested in Ashen vaguely, so you watch my VODs after this? Yeah, I'll be playing Ashen a little bit later today. I'm probably going to stop this game soon. I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll stop, play more of this, try to get it wrapped up, and then switch to Ashen, and then everything will be Ashen up until I'm done. That way we don't have to go back and forth too much. Wow, there's a lot of you guys. Hey, wait! The commander's here. That scrunt mouse still has not been caught. Inger reckons he saw him skulking around out in the forest. And the report... Oh, it's this guy again, yeah. Commander! Ah, Sko, what do you have for me? I should get on, sir, with your permission. Very good. You may go. Got another handkerchief, though, so that's something. Don't know what the purpose of that is, but... I forgot the guards are going to change a bit. Halt! Identify yourself. Oh, it's you, Sko. Carry on. Anything to report? Something's in the air. Alright, fine. Slowly building up a rapport as they steal their handkerchiefs. Bad thing is you want a Coke Zero, but you're scared your head may pop? Depending, I mean, every potential remedy you could pick has, depends on what you're actually feeling and what's causing the headache. But one thing that might be worth trying is, do you have anything spicy at all? Especially like a hot sauce or Tabasco, or if you're super daring, like an insanity sauce. Because depending on, if I've had really stubborn headaches, and in fact it makes sense because of the deviated septum and everything. I guess I must have had sinus headaches because some of my headaches, if I took like a shot of hot sauce and swished it around a bit, I could get through it. Now, obviously, that even for me, it doesn't work for every headache, but that's been one of the big ones that works. And I can only imagine it's because my headaches apparently were, in large part, sinus headaches. Hey, Kunzer. How's your night? Just FYI, I will be stopping soon and resuming a bit later. I was thinking about switching to Ashton later tonight, but I think I'm going to finish up Ghost of a Tale instead. You're very exhausted, and yet you've napped several times. Maybe that kind of sounds like go for a walk territory. You know, maybe stretch a bit. I don't go outside enough. I really do. I need to. I need to go out some more, just so that, just to see what happens if I can get enough vitamin D. Because my vitamin D is effectively in the negatives. It's way lower than the lowest amount recommended. Alright, we need to head all the way up. Figure out how we're going to get... Oh, we can make a jump over here probably, right? No, we can't. If I can get high enough up... You have supplement you try to remember to take. Doesn't do anything for me. I'm already taking 2,000 IU of vitamin D on top of a multivitamin, and it's not helping. If I could just get up there somehow. Well, let me first wonder the gold nugget. Let me first wander over to the Clarion and figure that out from there. 10,000 IU is what you take. Maybe I should ask my doctor and see if I can crank it up a little bit higher, because... Yeah, I think my doctor pretty much gave me a dosage recommendation that doesn't do anything. He did explicitly say, and I think I agree with it, is that for me, being overweight, will this way. Being overweight makes your body not... it doesn't process vitamins as well as it should. Yeah, this is where I wish I can get up or on or something. Because if I could get in, then I can get that rose. I think that may be the only way I can get it. When your mom broke her femur, they had her on a bunch of vitamins because she was low. Surgeon agreed with 10,000 IU. Well, if I successfully lose a bunch of weight, really feels like I should be able to get up there. If I successfully lose a bunch of weight and I still have really low vitamin D, then I'll probably ask for a second opinion. Can't even look high enough for this. Supposedly you just pee out what your body does absorb, assuming that you're not pulling in too much to where your body can't handle it. I know there is a threshold for all the stuff that you can overdose, but I think it's really, really high. The rose is up. Way up. Like if I could just get into one of these other towers, I'd be fine. Because I think that's what I would need to do, assuming I can't enter the Clarion entirely, which is my main concern is that I can't enter it. Well, let's do this. Let's see if we can get to the shore from here. Should be able to go way, way north and eventually cross over. I've been taking my vitamins and everything late. The Renown of the Red Ranger. Huh. I think this goes to the docks, which is not what I want. Ah. The camera will get stuck in places and just not be able to recover. You! I've been looking for you. These are the cliffs we were talking about? Hey. Quiet, you're being followed. Head a ways down the shore. Try to give him the slip. Meet you back here in half an hour. Half an hour? Well, I got something to do in the meantime. What time is it? It's 9:50. How much time does it take? A few seconds. Lose whoever's following you. Head to the shore and give him the slip. I don't think... Oh! Here we go. Ranger's belt. And the map of the shore, which I needed. You're a dead ringer for a ranger. I think I've already had this map. Okay, I think I managed to. I think I'm set. Crap, I can't remember how to get back up. This'll work. Where'd you go? Here. You should be up here somewhere, right? Here we go. Okay, good. I was about to say, what the... I was beginning to think you weren't coming, Mouse. Who was that? Why were they following me? Here. The smithy gives you a scrap of paper, a strange symbol scrawled across it in ink. You recognize this? No, I've not seen it before. It's a sign of the master and his smugglers. The way he marks what's his. His lackeys have it etched into the back of their obols. A silver disc issued to all members of the Rat Guard and inscribed with its bearer's name. The obol is usually only carried into battle to aid in identification of the dead. The obols of the guards of Dwindling Heights have not seen action in quite some time. Alright, Kunzer. Take it easy. Find the 5 obols bearing that mark and you'll have your 5 smugglers. They're not just going to offer them to you, though. You have some work to do first to win their trust. Why are you telling me this? Because I don't like the way they do things, these smugglers. Wretched sewer rats, there's no honor to it. Sewer rats? Seeing them coming in and going from the sewers late at night. I reckon that's where they're working out of. Find their mark down there and you'll know you're on the right track. Listen, Mouse. He'll cut your throat as soon as look at you, the Master will. So be careful how you're asking these questions and who you're asking them to. We'll not speak of this again. Down there, what ship is that? That there is the wreck of the Lake Witch. She was a fine vessel. So they say. The scourge of the Red Paw. She looks so forlorn lying there. Aye, she does. She does at that. What happened to her? At night, in a storm, near tore her keel off against rocks, then ran aground there some 20 years ago. What happened to her crew? I can't say. The Lake Witch. Wasn't that Captain Powdercake's ship? You heard of him then? Of his adventures? Aye, though I'm sure I'm not gonna rat out the frog. Aye, though I'm sure most of it is exaggeration. Heh, not that much of it, I reckon. I passed the remains of a rat just back there. These woods are littered with the dead of untold centuries. They call it the Bone Shore. The dead? Why are there so many? Where did they come from? Some are from battles, some of the lake. The currents bring them here from all across Valia. How did you get here? I didn't pass you on the way down. Oh, this place is full of secrets. There are hidden passages running all over. Would you show me some? What do you think? Do you never sleep? Not anymore, not really. Can you help me with something? No, not tonight. This is my time, Mouse. If you still want help in the morning, come see me at the forge. And bring your purse. I'll leave you in peace. Good night. Beware the lake, Mouse. The surface can look calm, but it's what's under it that'll do you in. Well, we have a heap of work ahead of us. Oh, let me put on the ranger costume and see what he has to say about that. Mouse? I miss it sometimes. The lake. Its currents, its winds. You were on the lake once? In my youth, aye. You never know. Perhaps you return to it one day. No, I'm needed here. They say the lake wasn't always here. That Valia was once a great plain, stretching off beyond the horizon. The old songs tell not of the lake, but of Valia's plain. Sing one if you like. Crap. Now I gotta put up and... Damn. Maybe the Gilded Warrior? Oh, here we go. This is good. And so at last to Velia's plain, the Emerald Fire's army came. There Pericles' sheer walls stood lined with the last of every living kind. Then from ranks rode Dwindlin bold, astride a salamander, skin like gold. His courage stirred hearts froze with dread, and others went where Dwindlin led. Yarlin and Nikto joined the fight, black and white and blue as night. Bathed in the bright abyss's light, 12 rats faced down, the green flames bite. Then came the mighty Clarion's call, and Dwindlin, Yarlin, and Nikto all did summon forth a hurricane that quenched at last that dire flame. Aye, I see what you mean. I wonder what lies beneath these waters. Some things are best left undisturbed. This lake is a grave. So many ships. So many sailors. Some nights you can still see the blue of the dying light shining out from the lake bed. Dying lights are blue flames that burn cold and without a need for fuel. They cannot be extinguished by traditional means. The precise alchemical process that gave birth to them has long been forgotten, but they are still used this day aboard Velia's wealthier ships. Their steadfast flame impervious to fog and spray. They are traditionally associated to death, I guess with death, since most known instances have been sourced from tombs and catacombs. Sailors say that on a calm night, the blue lights can still be seen shining up from the depths of Lake Velia, like the ghosts of the wrecks that carried them there. I'll leave you in peace. Good night. Watch what you're digging up down there. Some things are best left buried. Glad I went back. Also, we get to know what the deal was with the flame. With our curious blue lantern. It's interesting how there's sort of like roundabout ways to find the lore behind like everything in the game. Oops. There. I'm going to be wrapping up soon, though. It's getting a bit late. I'm at least going to stop, have some dinner or something, and then come back a little bit later. I was intending to stop probably 20 or 30 minutes ago, but we got deep. We got some things done. What I need to do now is I need to not go to the harbor as best as I can. I need to avoid it. And I need to... I think I need to go back. I need to find the footlockers. I need to go back to the... Since I can find it. I need to go back to the barracks and start searching and asking questions. Well, I guess while we're in the harbor, that's where I need to avoid. I need to not go there, because Mara's going to be there, and this is going to end the game. That's my current guess. He's going to question a few more guards, I guess. There's a prisoner on the loose. Keep an eye out for him. Do you know who he is? A mouse. Nobody important. I'd best get on. You need to get out of the way. Interesting though, I don't see anybody on the ship yet. Probably down below. Especially given the time of night. Or morning? Morning, yeah. Super late at night. Let's see. It's like 2 or 3 seconds per minute here. The escaped prisoner still not been found. Those 2 scrunt mice in the holding cells know something. They won't give him up. That's kind of nice. I guess they earned their trust. Anything to report? Nothing so far. I'd best get on. As soon as I can, I need to get out. At least get back to the courtyard. I wonder if I've earned any other... Oh, so some of these are the armor upgrades too. Adjustment to the fitting of your armor, enabling you to move more nimbly while disguised as a guard. So I have almost all of the... I'm missing 1 armor upgrade and 1 trap-related upgrade, and I think that's it. Trying to figure out what I'm doing here, like... This isn't a dead end, is it? I think it is. No, here we go. I was about to say, like... So, this bears strong resemblance to my first playthrough of Dark Souls when I got to Blighttown, and I couldn't find the... I had such trouble finding ladders. Even though they're all lit in a very unique and consistent way. I just didn't pick up on it. It was kind of subtle. But looking back at the rest of Dark Souls, they do that everywhere. They're very, very careful with making sure that all the random objects have a subtle highlight to look at. I mean, on the downside, it's a bit extremely subtle, but on the upside, it's there. Whatever the next barrel or chest or whatever we come across, as soon as I'm able to hide and save, I'm going to do it. Then I'll come back a bit later. Getting a bit tired. I think, typically for the standing streams, I think in the range of about 2 hours, 2.5 is the most I want to go. Not without at least an hour to chill and rest. I think overall, they're the way to go if I can stand it. No pun intended. Don't know if I've talked to this one yet. Oh, yeah. I'm a foot guard. Carry on. Okay. So I think the armory, maybe the armory was really close to the barracks. I know there's a footlocker key, a couple of footlockers I haven't been to yet. This is where the Brisance was. That's the way up. Okay, well this is a plenty enough decent space to stop at. Go ahead and save. And let me just take a quick look, see if we can raid anybody.